Well, hello again. You know, I shouldn't, but I've been sitting here paying attention, reading the news. They call it news anyway, on my computer screen from different sources and that. And I was listening. Now, I don't know about these people. This global warming, climate change, and all this kind of stuff. That John Kerry made the comment right there on that thing. It's forever that there's too much population on the earth. The population needs to be reduced. I don't know. I guess he's well, that Chinese thing where they could only have one child or something like that, that didn't work out too good for China. Now this John Kerry's talking about there being too many people. Well, there are, but the biggest share of them are those elitists, as far as I can see. I hope he ain't planning on doing some kind of putting some kind of stuff into ketchup or something to lower the population. Well, and I even saw that old Al Gore. Boy, he's looking good, but he's old and gray and probably had a little bit of surgical uplifts or something. But anyhow, I digress. He's out there spouting against that fella over there in Dubai that was saying that the science wasn't there about the fuel oils, about fossil fuel. Well, I don't know. I've been watching some of these other scientists, some of these physicists that's out there about the solar system, about the sun, and about the universe, and about stuff going on and all there. You know, these guys are worrying about this climate change stuff, this global warming, and about that current coming up out of the Atlantic, going up the Atlantic, going to melt all the ice off Greenland and the North Pole, stuff like that. They ain't saying that, but that's but anyhow, they're going on about all this kind of stuff. And if those physicists that's talking about the universe and the solar system and the sun and what it's doing and everything else, about this weakening of the Earth's personal protection, this sort of, I suppose it's like a condom on the Earth, this magnetic stuff we got all around us that wards off everything that comes blasting at us from the sun. Well, and that sun putting out them CMEs, they call them, and them solar winds they cause and everything that causes all the trouble. I notice some of these TV channels act like there's something out there messing them up a little regularly lately. But anyhow, if those scientists that are talking about that stuff are right, why? Then we're going to be in the Stone Age with about 90% or 80% of the population removed from the planet before they're ever going to have to worry about that climate change stuff. You know, it's just funny. People have got, human beings, most of them, have nothing but tunnel vision. They look at, dollars, let me get them dollars, And other people got power, let me use that power. I want to tell everybody what to do and I want to make them do everything. Hey, wait a minute. Me being a religious man, that's sort of what Satan got kicked out of the spirit world for. You know, when that dude's running around here somewhere on this planet with all, let's say they say a third of the host of heaven the spirits up there, went with Lucifer when he left, when he got kicked out. So, if there's 8 billion people on the earth now, is it 8 billion? I guess it is. If there's 8 billion people on the earth now, and a third of the host of heaven got kicked out, that would have left maybe, say, 16 or 17 billion, 18 billion maybe, in the spirit world to come down here and become mortal beings. Gee, you know, there's about one of them evil spirits for every one of us, and there's some of them guys, the way they talk, they've got more than one evil spirit sitting on their shoulder. So, hey, you can get rich and you can have all kinds of power if you just do this. You just got to destroy all this creation stuff and that. You got to send everybody back to the Stone Age. And you'll be sitting up here with all that money, all that power, all that electricity from them windmills. Yeah, okay. Good luck with all that. You know, there's some of us that are still human beings. We got to get along. We got to live, you know. We need to share things. We need to be good to each other. But them people and all their phony stuff just ain't doing it for us. I don't know why they got to be like that. There's a thing about this deal that Congress made to refinance, keep things going, keep the government going. How it's causing all kinds of trouble in their negotiations. Well, you know, if they got trouble with that, seeing how Congress is so corrupt, and it definitely, anybody with a brain ought to be able to see Congress does not represent the legal U.S. citizenry. Because it's them party people. And them party people are marionettes to those elitist corporate type people that pull all the strings and make them dance. Oh, dance this way, dance that way. You know, so they can't settle this. They ought to freeze all the funding for all the political programs. No more money for that Ukraine over there. No more money for them mercenaries. No more money for Palestinians. I don't care. No more money for... Just stop it. Freeze it at the actual level it is now. And put the whole question about the budget on the 2024 general ballot in all 50 states of the Union. Let's see what the people, because then the blue people could vote, the red people could vote, but it might get most of those independent people that aren't registered as this tyrant or that tyrant to come out and vote. And let's see what the people, we the people, say about our government condition. Think about it. Maybe there ought to be a push to get that put on the 2024 ballot. Who cares who the president is, if the Constitution of the United States of America was enforced between Congress, the President, and the Supreme Court of the United States. The President is the sheriff. That's what executive means. He makes the laws work. He don't make the law. Congress is supposed to control what the President does, but they've accepted him as Emperor Joe Biden. That's wrong. SCOTUS over here. They try a little bit sometimes, but they do not enforce what they should. Put it to the people. Well, I got that on my chest after getting all this fine stuff from the news, that wonderful media out there. It's my personal opinion. It's just like that New York Times and that Wall Street Journal and all them. It's all their personal opinion. They could care less what the truth is. I actually like the truth. Have a good day. May God bless y'all.